What's up, fight fans, moviegoers, Jedis, and Sith? It's your boy Jake Cotto once again, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome to the Boxing Jedi's Tavern, Temple, and we're gonna talk some boxing. I give you my boxing insight, and this goes out to fucking Andy Ruiz Jr. Man, listen, bro. Yes, you did accomplish something. Yes, you did go as far as becoming a unified champion. Of course, you didn't do it yourself. The belts came with one belt attached to the other. Now, everybody wants to make excuses and speculate as to, Anthony Joshua losing and all this stuff. Personally, I say you won fair and square. It was your night. It went down the way it went down, no doubt. Both men tested negative. There was no fuckeries. It is what it is. You can't blame nobody but the fighter that lost. Right? Right. Okay. And I happen to follow Anthony Joshua. My thing here is Andy Ruiz not being the man that he said he was going to be if he was to ever be champion. I remember he said this. He also said he wasn't going to allow anyone to direct or basically swerve his career. That he was going to take the career by the reins and control it. And as from what we can see, this is not the case. Where Al Heyman now has gone into Ruiz's head and is telling him not to sign this, not to sign that, telling him he's side A, and all this shit. But, we all have to understand, and I'm not talking to the guys that already know the situation, but those that are in denial. The Joshua detractors, the guys that all of a sudden are riding Andy Ruiz's dick and knew nothing of him, right? Talking to the guys that called Andy Ruiz fat and out of shape, and how can Anthony Joshua lose to a man who's out of shape? But the problem here is Anthony Joshua fought him. Anthony Joshua has fought many men that Wilder and most in the heavyweight division haven't fought just yet. So I think you guys should just shut the fuck up, So now Andy Ruiz is on some diva shit where now, he's, I don't give a fuck how he spends his money. That's his business. But he's going around, balling out, doing whatever the fuck he can, enjoying his life, which he has every right to. But at the same time now, there was a rematch clause. You signed it. And it was basically where the rematch was supposed to take place. England. But now, Saudi Arabia. And then we hear Madison Square Garden. And then, listen, nothing is final. I think that Andy Ruiz is going to listen to Al Heyman, which is a big mistake. But he's going to listen to Al Heyman. Once he listens to Al Heyman, it's going to go down the toilet. As we can already see, Andy Ruiz is already that floating piece of shit in the toilet, ready to get flushed down like the rest of these fucking pure boxing casual fighters, PBC fighters. So Andy Ruiz has a major decision to make, whether he's going to call his own shots or if he's going to allow, someone who's an entertainment manager, not a boxing manager or promoter, right? He's going to allow someone who don't know shit about boxing, don't know shit about the business. I don't care how much money he's been giving to these young guys, because that's all the gimmick. That's all Al Heyman is gimmicked around, giving his fighters more money, but the fights are shit, PBC shit. You know what I mean? So, he's in debt with most of his financial backers and shit. He was supposed to give us ESPN fight nights and shit, never did. So Top Rank had to take care of that. So let's cut the bullshit out and let's not pretend like Al Heyman is fucking God's gift to boxing, because he's not. Okay. Andy Ruiz has to make a serious decision, man. And if he don't make that decision, what's going to happen here is Andy Ruiz is going to be looked at as a sellout. And I know that to most that it doesn't matter, but at the same time, along with that comes the mental stability problem, where he's going to be mentally unstable at certain points, because then he's going to realize that a lot of us fight fans are not taking to his likeness because of the shit that he's doing, right? So now that he's doing all of this bullshit, we can now see the facade that Andy Ruiz is doing. Now, Andy Ruiz, I'm only gonna tell you this shit once, bro. You need to fight Anthony Joshua wherever the fuck Anthony Joshua wants to fight you. It's in the rematch clause you signed. That's it. Bottom line, single, no more, no less. You have to really, 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 basically honor that fucking contract you signed. All right? If you beat Joshua the second time, then you call the shots. Then you're side A. Then you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do. But since there's a rematch clause here, you are still supposed to do what you signed up to do. That is my bottom line. That is my fucking boxing insight. Andy Ruiz needs to stop being a fucking bitch. He needs to stop being a diva. And I'm not talking about bitch as to being scared. No. I'm talking about being a diva. Holding the titles up. Getting all these fucking magazine money shots. And all the... Stop it. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? You're already heavyweight champion of the world. Unified. Start acting like it. And start taking the fights on. And be the competitor that we all know you. At least those that follow you know that you are. You know what I mean? But instead, you're going to go take the Deontay Wilder route. You're going to talk mad shit. You're giving yourself too much fucking clout. You know what I'm saying? And I see you getting your ass beat the second fight. Otherwise than that, I'm your boy, J. Cotto, the boxing Jedi. You know what I'm saying? And just want to let you guys know that we're still working on the male toxicity show. We're looking for a good streamline. I thought we had one, but obviously we don't. So I'm still on the lookout for that. I'll be dropping some diorama shots with the John Wick chop shop diorama setup that I got, that I'm making actually. And that's basically it, man. I'll be checking it out with you guys, man. To the Red Glove Militant and Hybrid 95 and everyone else, man, you guys had put out a question. It was a challenge, the overrated, underrated, best fighter. I'm gonna go live with that hopefully tonight or tomorrow night, but I'll be going live to answer that. That is very interesting. I like that. That's what's up. Peace to everybody in the boxing community. This is your boy Baba Yaga. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace.